Because of this project, I got internship at Tech Mahindra, where I was working in a similar kind of project, anything which is really impactful. Then companies definitely, show interest in that project and, ask that what was your role in the project and how you have built it and know more information about it. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanshika and currently I'm a software developer at JP Morgan. And today I'm going to share how 4 projects helped me to land my dream job role as a software developer. So whether you are a fresher or just starting your coding journey, these projects can inspire you and help you to build something of your own and give you basically a roadmap to stand out. Let's get right into it without any further delay. First up, I built a fully functional vlog website for dentists, and it was a platform where real dentists can upload videos about dental care. User can engage with the content through like, comment, share. So this was a freelance project where I was directly in touch with client and I was making the changes according to their requirements. So this was the one thing which definitely stood out. Number second, that I implemented secure user authentication with role based access for dentist and the regular user. I have also added search feature to filter blogs by topics like cavities, oral hygiene, braces, etc. People can search about it. So that was one more feature that I have implemented. And finally, I have built an admin dashboard to track the user engagement and optimize the content basically. So this project wasn't just about coding, but it was also about solving a real world problem by promoting healthcare education. And the recruiter loved it because it showed my ability to build a niche product with real life application. So that was a really impactful project. Next, I've created a social media app. Think of it like Instagram but simpler. So user could sign up, post updates, like, comment, and share, and even have a real time chat with people. But one thing that I have implemented was themes in the chat. So at that time, Instagram didn't introduce this theme feature. So I have integrated it by myself. And one thing that I think impressed the recruiter was I implemented a real-time notification in the chat using WebSockets. So this was the one thing which I think maybe it does some impact. And the app handled user authentication and used MongoDB to store user profiles in post. So at that time I was learning actually about MongoDB and all, so I have implemented it. The third thing which I did was it had a clean and responsive UI which I designed using React. They also saw my React knowledge with this project, and this project basically demonstrated that I could handle both front-end and back-end challenges while delivering an engaging user experience. I started exploring machine learning domain, so I have tried building 1-2 project for that also. So for my machine learning project, I built a model to identify vegetation type using satellite image. So I used TensorFlow and dataset from Sentinel-2 to train the model. And this was basically my third year project, and because of this project I got internship at Tech Mahindra, where I was working in a similar kind of project also. What things which made this project unique was I worked with the real data which required pre-processing and cleaning. Number second, that the model wasn't just theoretical. I deployed it as a web app where a user could upload images and see the result. So this project basically showcased my expertise in ML, that whatever I know about ML, and my ability to apply it to practical problems like environmental monitoring. And that's how whatever I have worked in Tech Mahindra, I've also explained to my recruiter somewhat of it, and it was really related to my machine learning knowledge. And I think the recruiter were impressed because it combined the technical skills with the real world impact. And again, I was working in a client project, so that was something which is really impactful. Then came my unit project, so where I tackled weather nowcasting. I think you might have heard about weather forecasting. I have done the weather nowcasting. So using the radar data, I trained a unit model to predict short-term weather conditions like rainfall. So what stood out in this project was that I used advanced deep learning techniques for image segmentation. The second, that I have built a user-friendly dashboard to visualize prediction and which added a practical touch basically. And the project addressed the real world problem, something that companies value a lot. So whenever I talk about solving a real world problem or anything which is really impactful, then companies definitely show interest in that project and ask that what was your role in the project and how you have built it and know more information about it. So this project proved my ability to handle complex AI models and solve industry level challenges. I also contributed to open source projects. So what you can do is like you can fix bugs and improve documentation and add test cases to the projects, open source project like TensorFlow or any other projects, React or anywhere. Okay, so why this is important, I'll tell you. Basically, first thing, that it shows that you could work with the large collaborative code base. Number second, that it highlights your ability to follow best coding practices and communicate effectively when with other developers. Because when you the PR and put up your solution, then there are some discussions happening. So this is really helpful. And open source contribution literally help you to stand out as someone who could thrive the team environment. So make sure you have this in your plate. So why all of these projects help for me? Because first thing, that the practical skills, each project shows that I could apply what I learned to real world problem. Okay, problem solving, they demonstrated my ability to tackle challenges that company faces daily. So that was one thing. I hosted this project and made my skill visible to recruiter at that time. And the scalability, definitely these weren't toy projects, they were built to handle real world use cases. So it was not a calculator or to-do list, it was something different. So when I presented these in the interview, or whenever they have seen my resume, they asked me about the project, and when I explained them about my project, it set me apart and showed that I was ready to contribute from day one. So yeah, I think that is it for today's video, and these projects helped me to secure my SD role at JP Morgan, and I'm sure that they can help you too. And if you want more details about these projects, let me know in the comment section. I have already provided a lot of details, I believe. And try to build something of your own. You can take inspiration for whatever I have told here, and you can try to build something different. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe this video, and share it with your fellow coders. So I will see you until the next time. Till then, keep coding and keep learning. Bye bye.